Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CSBM Campus General Convocation 2025. We are beginning in this memorable occasion with a traditional gesture of enlightenment and prosperity. Let us now proceed with the light the oil lamp, a symbol of wisdom, knowledge, and new beginnings. We kindly invite our distinguished guests and academic members to light the oil lamp. Senior Professor K.D. Gunawardana, Senior Professor Lakshman Madrasingha, Mr. Pradeep Alexander, Mr. K. Gamage, Dr. D.C. Algama, Dr. Gumidu Kulatunga, Dr. Sasini Dimungarachi, Ms. Madhu Gunatilaka, Mr. Amal Vijay Singha, Mr. Roshan Madhumage, and two students from our faculties and two staff representing CSBM campus, Mr. Chamudrana Singha and Ms. Tilni Jaisiri. Please come forward. Please stand up to lighting the oil lamp. Thank you, everyone. Let us now rise for the national anthem.
Sri Lanka Mata, Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Siri Barini, Surani Ati Sobhamana Lanka. Dhanya Dhanaya Nekamal Palaturu Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ranya. Apa Hata Sapa Siri Sata Sadhana, Jivana Ye Mata. Pili Danu Mena Apa Bhakti Puja, Namo Namo Mata. Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Obave Apavidya, Obamaya Apasatya, Obave Apashanti, Apahada Kulabhanti, Oba Apa Aloke, Apagi Anuprani, Oba Apa Jivanave, Apa Muktiya Obave, Nava Jivana Denini, Nitina Apa Kubudu Peran Mata. ඥාන වීර්ය වඩවමින රැගෙන යනු මැන ජය මුනිකරා. එක මවකගේ දරු කැළඹැවිනා, යමු යමු වී නොපමා. ප්‍රේම වඩා සැනවේද දුරලලා, නමෝ නමෝ මාතා. Upper Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata.
Now, to commence this momentous occasion, we invoke blessings for the success and prosperity for all present here today. Let us now witness a graceful Puja dance, a traditional offering of reverence, devotion, and symbolizing purity, respect, and the spirit of celebration. Please welcome performers as they take the stage. A big thank you to our performers for the captivating and devotional presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather to celebrate the academic achievements of our graduates, it is fitting that we take a moment to reflect on the journey and the vision and the values that define CSBM Campus. CSBM Campus has grown to become a leading center of higher education, committed to nurturing excellence, innovation, and leadership across diverse disciplines. Now, let's take a look at the corporate video of CSBM Campus.
At CSBM Campus, we strive academic excellence. Achieve your maximum potential. We shatter expectations. At CSBM Campus, we shape your career outlook with 6 distinctive faculties, which include Management and Finance, Information and Technology, Languages, Social Sciences, Applied Sciences, and Health Sciences. We train you to become the nation's best. We offer a wide variety of programs dedicated to transform your future. Environmental and Sustainability Management, Business Management, Early Childhood Education, Food Science and Drugs, Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Sports and Exercise Science, Strategic Management and Leadership, and many more. At CSBM Campus, we explore global perspectives. Japan, Mexico, and Malaysia. We develop business leaders for future generations. We are CSBM Campus. Be inspired. Be transformed.
Now, let's take a past journey of the real milestones and events that we have done in the previous years.
To officially commence this grand celebration, I now invite the Director CEO of CSBM Campus, Mr. Pradeep Alexander, to deliver the welcome address. Please join me welcoming Mr. Pradeep Alexander.
Good afternoon and very warm welcome to all distinguished guests, faculty members, parents, and most importantly, graduate students. It is an honor and proud moment for the start before you on this remarkable day, the CSBM General Convocation 2025. A special welcome to actually to Senior Professor Kennedy Gunawardena. So thank you very much. I want to say something about Professor Kennedy. Actually, he is my first degree lecturer, master's lecturer, and started my PhD journey with sir, but I couldn't finish it. But at least I started with you. And more than that, actually, the contribution what he done for our industry, with different, not only academic, actually, we did some curriculum development for the different institutes, private sector contribution, and anyway, public sector contribution. Recently, I saw some good award with the best teacher from the CIMA, World CIMA organization. Thank you very much, sir. You are present here, and actually, we are planning a lot to be done to CSBM in the future. Thank you very much, sir, your presence here. And the guest of honor, Senior Professor Lakshman Munasinghe from Azteca University. So thank you very much. Last few months, we did a lot of discussion, and finally, we managed to convert our discussions to the academic programs. We started degree programs. Hopefully, we are going to start another few new programs going forward with the masters. Thank you very much, sir, your presence here. And also, I want to mention Mr. Roshan here, actually from the Azteca University. Thank you very much for your kind support and all that. And let me come up with few things on the CSBM. Actually, even though we had a very long journey around 7 to 8 years, we started like a reborn, this last few years, like 2 to 3 years back. We managed to get so many affiliations, starting from TVEC, Pearson, OTHM UK qualification. Finally, we managed to get ACI University and the Azteca University, and also the Deakin University as our valuable foreign partners to the CSBM. And also, I want to mention about the CNEC programs, actually what we are conducting right now for the last 3 to 4 years with the numbers, that is with the Beyond Graduate and the Beyond Marine. Those are career development programs, and our responsibility is to completed all the students at CNEC. It's a big challenge to us because we are the people who giving the career pathway programs to them. And actually, I want to mention another thing, our audience, target audience. I think we can prove it right now actually by looking at our graduates, who are going to be graduated today. Our audience is something different from the audience with the other universities. Like always, there are state universities and private universities. Usually their target audience is after A-levels and so on. But in our scenario, actually our target audience is something different. We are selecting our program very carefully, which is relevant to the, and especially for the experience. They are occupied in the industry. That is our target market actually. From the beginning, it was there, but now actually I'm trying to, the way forward, we are trying to, continue the same way. Why? There is a huge gap in the industry. There are in the private sector as well as public sector. Then there are number of employees. They completed their diplomas and certificates, and they have worked for a long time, maybe 10 years, 15 years, but they don't have any the opportunity to upgrade their skills, right, to fit into the organizational way forward. That's why actually we are pitching almost our programs to those areas. And we have another thing is the unique programs. Actually, when it's come to the our diploma to master's program like sport and exercise, drugs law enforcement, food and drugs science, wastewater management, and environmental science, biodiversity, and also recently we are managed to start like agricultural technology and management. That's what actually we need, because always, as I mentioned, there are a number of universities and public sector and private sector are there for accounting, finance, IT, and they are very specialized. That's what we thought actually. Without going to the same industry, we need to select what are the segments that we can give our valuables to the society. The next one is actually I want to mention about the workshops that we are pioneer. Already we are conducting around 5 to 6 workshops per month, right? Then those are, K-taping, acupuncture, physiotherapy, import-exports, advanced Excel, VAT programs, and those kind of things, because what we have identified, even again, in the industry, there are people, there are employees, they have certificates, they have experience, but they are not upgraded with the recent changes and those kind of things. That's why we are continuously conduct the workshop to our audience. And thank you very much for our staff and our academic and non-academic both our visiting lectures, your support, and to success this all our stories at CSBM for the last few years. And special thanks to our CSBM team. Actually, this is our, I would say this is our first official convocation actually, what we are conducting with all the students, with the different faculties. And I have very few things to the graduates actually who are going to be graduated today. The graduation is only one thing, and certificate, you take in the one certificates today. But your journey is not finished, right? Today you are starting this one, maybe from the diploma HND, but I think better to continue your journey. If you can get the PhD, that's the better way. And that's my message, first message to my graduates. And second thing is actually, that's why our target, because always the problem is we have certificates, we have say diploma, degrees and all those, but problem is applicability and the practice. That's the because I am in the industry for the last 30 years in the corporate, but I have seen actually the number of, we can recruit the people. Unfortunately, when they are coming to the industry to work, they are not performing. The last 10 years, I am in the financial consultancy industry, but I have seen even the accountants are coming with the certificates and some with the different certificates, but they are not suitable for the owner's expectation, management expectation. Therefore, always get the certificate and you do the practice and try to apply the theories and whatever you learn at this university, and the way that's how you are develop your future plans. And the next one actually I want to mention, we did actually our first research conference few months back with actually the support of Dr. Piyumi from University of Sijawardhanapura. That's the first conference what we did. Actually, the best part of the story is I think the students we selected from the diploma level, and all from the diploma to our degree and master's level, we introduced research-based education. And thanks for Dr. Piyumi and the team actually. This, I think 11 to 12 submission actually, the paper articles submitted at that research conference. That's another big achievement what we did our last year. And always my advice to this one always, since you all are coming from the different corporates, try to create value additions to the organization. Otherwise, no point. You are there at, with the certificates, or you can't go in the ladder if you are not creating any value additions to your corporate leaders. And finally, you will have certificates, you can have jobs, but finally, if you don't have a kind of behavioral aspects, again, you are struggling in the future. My final advice to better to have a very good behavioral aspects when it's come to your corporate one. Otherwise, even though maybe you are a first-class degree holder, you are a PhD, you are whoever, but if you can't fit into the organization with the teamwork, leaderships, and all those stuff, you can't success in the future. And those are my few advices today. And thank you very much for the parents, families, children who sacrifice your time and effort and your commitment towards to their success. Thank you very much, parents. And as a CSBM, we are looking forward to another few partnerships. Actually, always when I am looking at the partnerships, I am looking at the value addition, one thing. And second thing, it has to be pitched with our Sri Lankan framework. I'm always believe my all programs, even though it's a diploma or HND, I'm always following up with the SLQF framework, sir, because that's the, I think, major thing which, sometimes when the foreign affiliations are coming, actually, I always mention SLQF, they're asking, what's the base, right? But I am saying actually, even though it's a diploma or HND and postgraduate, we have to go with that quality assurance. Then actually you can challenge with any degrees or whatever in the world, and even the foreign affiliation. That's what we are planning in the future with the UGC 1. And once again, thank you very much. Congratulations once again to the class of 2025. Definitely you will continue your programs and your career development in the future with the CSBM. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful message to our graduates. Now, to officially commence the CSBM General Convocation, I would like to invite the Registrar of CSBM Campus, Mr. K. Gamage, to deliver the opening statement.
Good afternoon, honorable ladies and gentlemen. As a registrar of CSBM campus, we observed your progress from enrollment to this important day. This CSBM campus conduct annual convocation like this. In this year, 2025 convocation ceremony, now I am formally declared the open. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gamge, for your delightful speech. At this juncture, we had the distinct honor of inviting our esteemed chief guest, Senior Professor Kennedy Gunawadana, to deliver his graduation address. Professor Gunawadana is a distinguished academic and a respected scholar whose contributions to higher education and research has inspired many people in our nation. His insights and guidance continue to shape the academic landscape of Sri Lanka. Please join me in warmly welcoming Senior Professor Kennedy.
Distinguished guest, proud parents, Professor Lakshman, CEO Mr. Pradeep Alexander, and Registrar Mr. Gamage, and my dear faculty members, dear graduates, and diploma holders. Today marks very significant milestone. You work hard during the so many semesters, sleepless nights, come up with a lot of works, deadlines covered, and highly done a dedication, and finally you have done. You are graduated and you got a diploma or you get a degree. That's not an easy job. You go back and think about your first semester, the subjects and teachers, head tricks and all, you had a lot of work. You can be happy. You have done a good job. Mr. Pradeep said the degree or maybe your diploma is not the end of the academic journey. That's the beginning of the new chapter. Education is not no end. It's an endless work. Still we are studying. You also want to study further. At this junction, I would like to give a two message to you. The first one, invention and innovation. These are two concepts. Invention is something new. Exactly new. It's a new concept. It's something coming from original. We don't want to be a person to invent something because we are managers and we are, entrepreneurs. We are not a scientist. But we have to be innovative. Innovation means we have to add value to the society. We have to give many things to the community. When you go back, say internet, US Army created the internet. It is an invention. E-commerce, e-business, nowadays very popular blockchains, or social media, or the cryptocurrencies, those are the innovations based on the invention. Go back to the Thomas Edison, who created the bulb, invention, and think about the nowadays LED bulbs, innovation. Go back to the Graham Bell and think about nowadays smartphone, the many things. What you really need, the graduates, what really need, or diploma holders here also, you have to be innovative, value added, give something new to the society, community, and doing a business. That is very essential. If you are smart, sky is the limit. There is no innovation, no end. We have a Professor Lakshman coming from the medical science and engineering. They are scientists. I am from the management. We are innovative people. They have created something new. We have go ahead with a lot of value added to the society. If we have developed the business models. Second thing, you have to be innovative. That is very essential, number one, in your lifetime. Don't forget, everything, whatever do, innovatively if you do, you get success in your life. Second thing is very interesting. I suppose you all like to be rich. Raise your hand. Anybody else don't like to be rich? None. Raise the hands, I think. In this, all of them are highly rich something. I know that all these brigadier, major general and all are here, our faculty, they are highly rich. But I think you want to be further rich. What do you want to be rich? Actually, what do you want to be rich? The students are telling to me many things. Industry is also telling many things. So you're starting with your experience, your skills, positive thinking, knowledge. Okay, agreed. But when you go back to the theory about the rich, or the base about the rich, you need assets. There are tangible assets, intangible assets, many. Assets. You need a properties. You need a land and buildings. You need a motor vehicles, right? You need a many things. You need a experience, knowledge, degree. Everything is assets. Assets are quite a big, the definition wise. Having assets, only you can earn the money. Tell me anybody else can reach without assets? There is no evidence in this world. Assets is the base to earn money. Just simple example, ice cream seller, maybe the push cycle or a motorcycle. It can be a base, assets. He sells many things and earn money. Industries have a lot of plant and machineries. They produce products and sell and earn money, get more revenue. You need assets. But sometimes you have assets, but you are not earn money. You have to use the assets to earn money productively. For that is the skills you need. Even though you have assets, nothing you use, you can't earn money. Again, you have to be a creative. Now, remember that what we need from the young graduates, young diploma holders today, be innovative as well as more creative, earn money, and be rich. Sky is the limit. This is what in the universities, American universities, where I studies my PhD, is what I learned. The Americans are the people who always try to be rich. Ethically or unethically, I don't know. There are certain things are coming behind them. But anyway, my message, to be rich. You have to be rich. Once again, congratulations, all of you. You have done work, excellent work. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor. Now we move on to the most anticipated and the most important moment of this afternoon, the awarding of the academic qualifications. We begin with the Faculty of Applied Sciences, followed by Faculty of Management and Finance, the Faculty of Social Sciences, and finally the Faculty of Languages. Congratulations to all the graduates. Your hard work, dedication, and the perseverance have brought you into this proud moment. To deliver the academic awards, I would like to invite our chief guest, Professor K.D. Gunawardena, and our guest of honor, Professor Lakshman Mathurasinghe, accompanied by the Director CEO of CSBM Campus, Mr. Pradeep Alexander, and the Registrar of CSBM Campus, Mr. K. Gamage. Faculty of Applied Sciences, OTHM Level 7 Diploma in Business and Organizational Psychology. Karunaratne Rajapaksha Herat Mudziyanselage Amali Udayangani Herat. Setu Kavarar Abidra. Setuvakar Abitra. Nitya Namnathan. High Diploma in Sports and Exercise Science. Liyandige Dhananjay Dinesh Senadira. Dalawalla Guru Kandage Umaya Getmini. Seema Anis. Chamara Chintaka Munasingha. Ratnayaka Mudalige Sehan Dinusa. Vanika Sekara Gedara Gihan Sadeep. Muduwahandi Ushanta Dhananjaya. Fatima Shafra Salahuddin. කොළඹ මෝදර පරණ පටමැදිගේ රොෂිනි නිසංසලා පෙරේරා. උඩවැල කරංගොඩගේ ගයාන් කුමාර කරුණාරත්න. පුලස්ති උදේශාන් වනසිංහ පල්ගොල්ල. කවිබුල්ලා ජස්මීල්. රත්නායක මුදියන්සේලාගේ රුමේෂිකා රත්නායක. නවරත්න මුදියන්සේලාගේ දුලාංජනී නිලුෂිකා නවරත්න. කලටුවාවගේ ලක්ෂාන් රුවන් ධර්මසිරි. වේරපිටිය පණ්ඩිතලාගේ මදූෂි එරංගිකා අමරසිංහ. Absentees Don Nadu Nirmala Malikaracchi, කරුණාවල වීරතුංග සංක මధుර, දවටගේ ශානක මලින්ද පෙරේරා, චාමූප නවෝදය වික්‍රමාරච්චි, පියුමි මදුවන්තිකා රාජපක්ෂ, කොක්මඩුව මුදලිගේ දශික මනුරංග, ලියන ආරච්චිගේ ලහිරු හේෂාන් ලියන ආරච්චි. Diploma in Sports and Exercise Science. කංගර මුදියන්සලාගේ උදය බණ්ඩාර. Mohammad Azmi Tasin. Sachitra Shiran Amarasinghe. Halgaha Vitanalage Dinuka Deshan. එගොඩවත්තේ ගෙදර රවිෂ්ක ඩිලාන් එගොඩවත්ත. මලලසිංහ ජයසුන්දර පුංචි මුදියන්සේලාගේ ඉමල්ෂා දේදුණු ජයසුන්දර. Absentees Fatima Afra Rahman, ජයසේකර පතිරණගේ දිනේෂ් මදුශංක, පොතුරන්තොට සමදරා සෙව්වන්දි ෆර්නෑන්ඩෝ, දිනේෂ් සක්ෂානක හරිශ්චන්ද්‍ර, චතුරිකා හංසමාලි සිංහතිලක. For Faculty of Management and Finance, OTHM Level 7 Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, මද්දුව බෝගහවත්තගේ බුද්ධික චතුරංග. පෙළෙන ගමරාලලාගේ කසුන් ප්‍රභාෂවර ජාවර්ධන. ලංකහලුගේ ඇන්ටනි හසිත මංජුල ෆර්නෑන්ඩෝ. OTHM Level 7 Diploma in Environmental and Sustainability Management. අබේරත්න පතිරණලාගේ ජයම්පති තුසිත අබේරත්න. උඩකන්ද පතිරණගේ රොෂාන් ප්‍රගීත් පතිරණ. හේවදේවගේ මනෝජ් ප්‍රශාන්ත සිරිවර්ධන. ඔමෙරෝ දර්ශන බණ්ඩාර සුරවීර. Rajaratnam Vijay Ruban. Rejit Harrison Egodaheva. Kurugamage Surendra Kumara Pereira. Absentees Francis Cruz, Sajeev Mahalingam. Certificate in Solid Waste Management, Mohammad Fauz Mohammad Fahad. Absentees, Gunatilakage Don Bashaka Sandaruan, Suravira Ranjan Suarez, Samal De Silva, Sandun Fernando. Faculty of Social Sciences, High Diploma in Food and Drugs Management. Tuduwa Wattage Hasita Rangana Madhushankar. Rajaratnam Somiyuturam. Malavarach Gamage Sajid Prashan. Donagamana Mudianselage Rasika Yasalanka Ravindra. Munasina Arachige Chaminda Prasad. Gala Disanayakage Danushka Namal Pushpa Kumara. Vikramarachilage Rajit Darshita. Rasika Indrajit Munasingha. Ekanayaka Valisundara Mudyanselage Lalit Chaminda Bandara Ekanayaka. Absentees Chanaka Kurasingha Arachi Kehel Vattage Udana Sankalpa Gamini Lakshman Karnadasa Don Danushka Viraj Kasun Lakshita Senanayaka Ishan Nadira Irshan Roy Krishan Range Edirimana Mohotti Thilan Dilshan, Attanayaka Mudyanselage Ravindra Sugat Namal Bandara Attanayaka, Vikrama Arachike Tiran Madhava, Dinage Dilshan Madhushanka, Palita Vijayasiri Jayasundara, Kasun Pradeep Vattava, Chanaka Rukshan, Mahendra Balasuriya, Nandana Kumara, Kalum Tharaka Karnaratna, Pasindu Rashmika, Lahiru Madhushan Jayasiri, Malisha Dilshan Jayawardhanapura, Manjula Sampath Heva Vasam. For Advanced Certificate in Drugs Law Enforcement, Nipun Prasad Gunasekara. Absentees, Hiruka Sandaruan, Sandaruan Premaratna, Ruan Pereira, Arachige Tarindu Sandaruan, Jomal Piumanta Jayavira, Sampath Talavagama, Sasanka Dilshan, Tadula Kavesha De Silva, Rachinta Malinda Bandara, Sandaken Gunawardana, Kalana Ravasara, Shehan Pereira, Vishwa Praveen Padmasiri, Anjana Vanyarachi, Gihan Pushpakumara, Susita Irod, and K.A.A. Madhushankar. For Faculty of Languages, Certificate in English and IT, Dona Himara Vasana Katugampola. Kotuwegoda Arachige Tarusha Didulangi. so much, Professor. Thank you so much, Mr. Pradeep and Mr. Gamage.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue this momentous celebration, we now turn to a powerful performance that embodies the rich and cultural heritage of Sri Lanka. Let's welcome our talented performers to the stage for a cultural dance performance, presented in honor of our graduates, distinguished guests, symbolizing unity, tradition, and celebration. Please give a round of applause. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage Senior Professor Lakshman Madhura Singh to deliver the graduation address. Professor Madhura Singh's insights and experience will no doubt inspire graduates as they embark on their next chapter. Please welcome Professor Madhura Singh.
Professor Gunawardana, Chief Guest, Directors of CSBM, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and students. It's indeed a delight and an honor to be here today to witness your graduation and to join with your emotions and the joy that you're experiencing having completed the task that you had, and you are today plucking the fruits of your labor. In our journey, we have different stages of life that we go through. And in those stages, as you can see, convocations come, graduations are conducted, and that shows that you have some commitment, dedication, and devotion to make your life better. Today, education is the greatest investment that you can have in the world. Other things come and go. We are obsessed with consumeristic mindsets, but education not only gives you knowledge, but it builds your competence, and you will be able to be a valuable person to society. Your thinking changes. In neuroscience, we see new neuron pathways forming, connecting one to the other inside of you, making these vast experiences beautiful, natural to live and to continue with. So as you get happy with your achievements, I want to congratulate all of you who received your certificates today. Congratulations, and it is a great achievement on your part. Professor himself said that there's no end to this journey. In fact, Mr. Alexander said, education doesn't end by what you get today. Absolutely true. But some people think, okay, I have done some work, studied, got some grades, journey is all over now. If you have that sort of attitude, then what can you achieve in the world? Attitude requires complete commitment, dedication, devotion, consistency through which you acquire additional knowledge and skills to be able to become a valuable person. I would like to show you 4 C's that you can think about in your life. First C is competence. Competence. Competence is more than skill. It requires your knowledge, skill, your attitudes and experience to be combined, and then you get competent. Without competence, what can you do? This competence is something that you have to think about. Look at Elon Musk. In Starlink, to Tesla, to other areas, he continues to innovate, continues to apply, continues to see spacecraft going up, continues in his field. Competent. There are other competent people. I can think of Marie Curie. You may have heard of Marie Curie, who came out with radiometric studies and radioactivity, through which we got X-rays. So Marie Curie ultimately died after getting exposed to X-rays and radiation in her life. But she struggled at the beginning and continued to struggle until she achieved the competence and the contribution she needed. You know, in the world, she was the only person who got 2 Nobel Prizes. One she got in physics and one she got in chemistry. And that is what her contribution was. So that was commitment. That was competence with commitment. So she never gave up, even though there were a lot of heartbreaks at the beginning. She continued and continued until she came to that very top in her career. Next C is the character. competence alone cannot take you anywhere. You may be the most competent person in your business world, finance world, in your scientific world, but if you are only competent but no character, how would you make a value to society? You may be the most competent crook at the end of it, going and stealing a bank. You may be competent and use your skills to navigate and distort your records in the company and bring something which is damaging to society. So is that competence of use? No. Your competence should be blended with character to mellow it and to be a person of integrity, honesty. I can think of Abraham Lincoln, also called Honor Abbey. During that time, with all his commotions and civil fights and war that was there, he was a man who was so steadfast. He was a man who was known for his commitment, honesty, and integrity. And he was the one who came forward to abolish slavery. Out of all the modern characters, you can see Malala from Pakistan, the girl who got a Nobel Prize when she was 14. She was attacked by Talibans, and she went through enormous suffering in Pakistan. And she was shot in her head, and she ended up in UK, in Birmingham, where she went through her studies, and by 17, she had already got a BA from Oxford. Well known all over the world, respected, a commitment. Whatever may be, she continues to do that. And that's her character. That's character. That character is very important for you as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as anybody who is coming up. They should see that radiance of that character. Third C is commitment. So you have competence. Without character, it's nothing. But character alone cannot do anything unless you're competent. You have good intentions, but you can't do anything. But both these can't take you anywhere unless you're committed. If you're not committed, how can you achieve the success? I can think of Rowling, J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling was the author of the famous novels that were there. One was the world-famous Harry Potter. You know that 12 of the publishers refused to accept her book. But she never gave up. Continued and continued until she became a multimillionaire and a famous author in the world. That's commitment. So whatever you have learned today, you have to build your character, shine in that area, and be committed to what you're doing. Don't stop halfway, quarter things, won't get anywhere until you're committed. And then I can see the last C is an area we call consciousness. I don't want to get into the scientific side of it, but that means your spiritual dimensions, the value that you bring to society, the mellowing of the person is an important area. People like Dalai Lama, people like Martin Luther King have contributed to the areas to uplift the conditions of people. So the 4 C's are competence, character, commitment, and consciousness. These are the 4 important C's I want to leave with you. There are many more things we can talk about, but I'm sure the step that you took in studying with CSBM, you will continue to build up and get your higher degrees and be shining in your industry. The company will be happy for you. We will all be happy for you. And now CSBM with us is a branch campus of Medicina, which is the branch campus of Azteca University in Sri Lanka. We are very committed to Sustainable Development Goals 3 and 4, good health and well-being, and quality education. So we continue to do that. Medicina has been doing that for 63 years now, and we have branches in over 100 countries. Azteca is also doing very well, UNESCO-listed university with branches in Dubai, in London, Germany, and China also now, and here is our branch in Sri Lanka. So we ask you to continue to take seriously your journey for qualifying, not for the sake of getting a certificate and hang it on the wall, but be competent, skilled, committed, and people of good character, that you can build something for Sri Lanka and to the world, and be remembered for your dedication and devotion. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Professor, for that inspiring speech. Next, we will recognize the academic excellence through awarding the medals. These awards honor students who have demonstrated outstanding performance and dedication throughout their academic journey. I would like to invite Senior Professor K.D. Gunawardena and Senior Professor Lakshman Madhurasinghe, accompanied by the Director CEO of CSBM Campus and the Registrar of CSBM Campus, to award the medals to our outstanding students. Faculty of Applied Sciences, High Diploma in Sports and Exercise Science. Lian Dige Dhananjaya Dinesh Senadira. Dalavalla Gurukandage Umaya Getmini. Seema Anes. Chamara Chintaka Munasinghe. Fatima Shafra Salahuddin. Diploma in Sports and Exercise Science, Kannangara Mudiyanselage Udaya Bandara. For Faculty of Social Sciences, High Diploma in Food and Drugs Management, Tuduwa Wattage Hasitha Rangana Madhushankar. Thank you so much. Please stay on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a gesture of gratitude and appreciation, CSBM Campus takes this moment to honor our distinguished guests for their gracious presence and contribution to today's ceremony. We are deeply privileged to present tokens of appreciation to our special guests. First, I would like to introduce to Senior Professor Kennedy Gunawardena in recognition of his inspiring graduation address and his continued dedication to advancing higher education and contributing to CSBM campus. Secondly, I'd like to appreciate Senior Professor Lakshan Madhura Singh in appreciation of his valued presence and unwavering support towards the academic and professional development of our students, especially for our partnership. Thank you, professors. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as we near the conclusion of this memorable occasion, it is now time to express our heartfelt gratitude to all who have contributed to the success of CSBM Campus General Convocation of 2025. To deliver the vote of thanks, may I now respectfully invite Ms. Jaini Sapien, Head of Academics of CSBM Campus, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is an indeed great honor and a privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for the General Convocation of 2025. On behalf of the management and academic staff of the CSBM campus, I extend our deepest gratitude to our distinguished guest, Chief Guest, Senior Professor Kennedy Gunawardena, and the guest of honor, Senior Professor Lakshman Munasinghe, and special invitee, Mr. Roshan Madhumage. Thank you so much for gracing this event with your presence and sharing your inspiring words. Our sincere appreciation goes to our Director CEO of CSBM Campus, Mr. Pradeep Alexander, the Registrar of CSBM Campus, Mr. K. Gamage, the Head of the Departments, our esteemed faculty members who the students won't be here without their knowledge and their dedication to our programs, and all the academic and non-academic staff for your continuous commitment and support in guiding our students towards success. And a heartfelt thank you for all the parents, families, and the friends who have stood by our graduates throughout the academic journey. Your encouragement has been invaluable. To our graduates, congratulations. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. We are very much proud of your achievements and the confident that you will make a positive impact wherever you go. Finally, our gratitude goes to everyone who worked tirelessly behind the scene to make today's ceremony a success. Thank you all once again for being a part of this memorable day. We wish you every success in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Jaini, for that wonderful speech. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached a significant and symbolic moment of this ceremony. To formally mark the conclusion of the CSBM Campus General Convocation of 2025, we now invite Mr. K. Gamage, Registrar of CSBM Campus, to proceed with the signing of the Convocation Registry. This act signifies the official completion of today's proceedings and stands as a lasting record of this important occasion. We would also like to invite Mr. Pradeep, our Director CEO of CSBM Campus, as well.
Thank you. As we come to the close of this wonderful occasion, I now invite the Registrar of CSBM campus to deliver the closing statement of Convocation ceremony.
The CSBM Convocation Ceremony 2025 is now concluded. On behalf of the CSBM campus, I congratulate all graduates of 2025. We wish all immense success, happiness, and the fulfilled journey of your ahead. And goodbye to all. Have a nice journey and see you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gamge, for your closing remarks. With that, we officially conclude the CSBM Campus General Convocation 2025. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of our distinguished guests, chief guests, academic staff, graduates, and parents for gracing this significant occasion with us, and of course with your presence. Again, thank you so much for listening. Now you may actually get your refreshments outside. Sorry, thank you.